Do you think you get what you want, kiddo? How are you going to increase the demand, increase, the expectation on him in September and expect him to cope? So, Mummy doesn't get peace and quiet ever. It's really stressful as a neurodivergent person, I find, in these places, because they don't really give you tons of directions. Don't worry about your kids, don't worry about your other lives. She's got chips waiting, alright? So she gets to go to the front of the queue. Don't you just love Britain? It has been 3 days since I last vlogged. So I vlogged on Artie's birthday, Sunday, and then, I was so unwell. And this weekend we're doing something really exciting and we are going camping for a night. Woody kind of thrives when we're camping. He does really good. He loves it. Artie really struggles. I think I've mentioned before that we bought a van and converted it in the hope that he would be able to last more than one night if we did that, because then we could have some more home comforts in a van, and it would be ours, so it would always be on the drive and he'd always have access to it. And I thought that would be a win, but it really wasn't. So we're still selling the van. Joe's got to do a couple of things with it before we can actually sell it and get it off our drive, but it's going, and we're just going to stick with one night, chuck a tent up, and it's never going to be Artie's favourite thing, and that's okay. We're all different people. Artie is a homebody, and so we'll do it for one night so that me and Joe can enjoy it and Woody can enjoy it, and Arts will do other things other days that he enjoys. So that's how we're figuring that one out. While I've got you and Woody is not within earshot, the stuff with his school is actually just going really, really badly, to be honest. I've still not had answers to my questions, which were really basic questions like, if you are changing his provision, how are you providing for his EHCP, which is the legal document which tells you what you have to do in order to meet his needs. How are you going to do it? And they haven't replied. So me and Joe have talked about it a lot, and I think we're kind of under the assumption that they're not going to reply, they're not going to answer those questions because they can't answer those questions, which means that basically we've got to start thinking about Woody's schooling all over again. So I've got a meeting this month before the school breaks up with the school and some of the other agencies that we've been working with, and it's going to be a very unpleasant meeting. I'm already prepared for that because I'm not going to leave anything unsaid, to be honest, at this point. I've done that in the past with schools where I've just tried to work with them, and actually the saying, you get more with sugar than salt, isn't true when it comes to schooling, unfortunately. They've also really wound me up. So a couple of days before everything kind of kicked off, I was put in a meeting without any preparation and told that basically they're running out of reasons not to exclude him. And there was some context, it wasn't just that, but that was the essential theme of the meeting, is that they're running out of options. And so in the midst of this, I'm thinking, well, if that's where we're at right now, how are you going to increase the demand, increase, the expectation on him in September and expect him to cope? Realistically, I think the battle's going to be for a specialist school for Woody. And in the UK, I don't know about other countries. I know some background information, but I can't say for sure. But certainly in the UK, specialist provision, it's a nightmare. It's why Artie's out of school, is because the specialist just in the area wasn't suitable. So that's kind of a sideline battle that I've been having this week, and in a week or two I'll have this meeting, and then we'll kind of be able to move forward with a plan for September. But obviously, you know, the school's shut in a few weeks and for the summer, and so over that period of time, although the local authority will still be able to communicate with me about what school he could go to, the schools themselves will all be shut. So I won't be able to go to visits, I won't be able to look around them, I won't be able to, you know, talk to anyone about how they're going to meet his EHCP. And so essentially he will go back to this school in September, but with a plan in place, hopefully, to consult with other schools and find a good place for him. Okay, Auntie's pile of clothes, Woody's pile of clothes. I've got an outfit for me, some pyjamas, and then an outfit for our zoo day. I've just got to get some black leggings, and then that's me done. I've just focused on comfort this weekend. We're all just in comfy clothes. Just made a ham and cheese croissant for Artie. That seems to be a winner at the moment for lunchtime. If you remember the other day I said, oh sorry, I'm trying to look for a glass at the same time I was talking to you and I can't do both. There it is. So if you remember the other day I said that Artie had gone off cheese toasties, and I was panicking a little bit inside because that is all he's had for lunch really, other than like the occasional treat, for about 5 months. So I was like, oh, what am I going to give him? But ham and cheese croissant, it has to be a croissant, seems to be working. Seems to be happy with that. But he's asked for some orange juice, so he's having orange juice, playing some music and giving us a little disco. So Mummy doesn't get peace and quiet ever. Ooh, did I just get peace and quiet? None of these lids are right. Okay, well you can just have it open, but you be careful, okay baby? Okay. I did also burn today's croissant, so you know, that probably made it less appetizing, didn't it, Arts? Yeah. Sorry babes. No, it was good. Oh, it was okay? Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad. So we're on to ham and cheese croissants, which is fine. That's easy. I can do that every day. I am a lot fussier and do not like having the same thing every day. I don't know what I'm going to have, to be honest. I don't really feel anything. I've got my polling card ready, my voter's ID, because you have to have ID in the UK to prove that obviously you're rich enough to afford ID. I'd like an orange juice as well, so I'm going to have an orange juice. I haven't drank anything today, and I'm still on the edge of this illness. I feel better, but not perfect. So, orange juice, laundry's on, so that I'm going to have some leggings for camping. Camping packing's pretty much done. There'll be a few things tomorrow, but I'm happy that, you know, we're sorted. And then I need to vote on the way to picking up Woody. Oh, and get milk, because I made myself coffee earlier and then found out we did. If you or your child are neurodivergent, I seriously recommend getting cups with straws, because the sensory input is amazing. Okay, I just voted. Artie came in with me. He was such a good boy. We talked a little bit about the process today, about what voting in the UK looks like. I am very happy I was able to. And yeah, we'll see the results. It's really stressful as a neurodivergent person, I find, in these places, because they don't really give you tons of directions. And my processing time for, like, when someone tells me to walk in a certain direction takes me ages if I'm nervous or like if I don't know. So it was a bit awkward, but I did it and I'm happy, so on with the day. Just got back from picking up this little one. He's a bit tired, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're gonna have a rest. And then we'll do our little When I Feel Angry book. Yeah, I think a rest first.
I'm on vacation.
Because I love my occupation.
We're taking this one to vote! Yay! Why do you look like that?
I want me to vote.
You want to vote? Nearly, mate, nearly. A few more years and you'll be able to vote.
Nearly.
If we're still in this country.
Maybe 10 years.
Hopefully not.
By the time you're old enough, probably be 16 voting.
Do you reckon? I think they'll make it older.
Or Green Party one.
Well, let's hope we get Green Party then.
4-day week, baby.
Do you know that bit on Mary Poppins when he's like, the winds of change or something, or storms are brewing?
No.
I can't remember it.
remember Mary Poppins.
But that's what this feels like. Look at that storm. Winds in the east.
Not yet. We've got to go over here a minute.
Who knows? Could be a good sign. Do you think you get what you want, kiddo? Kiddo. Daddy's inside voting. No, we're not allowed in. Daddy's going to go do it, all right? What? Okay, guys, the funniest thing happened while Joe was voting. Apparently, he was in this big, long queue, and this woman, like, comes in and has to join the back of the queue. And she's like, I can't join the back of the queue because my chips are waiting for me. As if, like, that is the biggest priority. So don't worry about your kids. Don't worry about your other lives. She's got chips waiting, all right? So she gets to go to the front of the queue. Don't you just love Britain?
But they weren't even cooked.
Yes, so then we saw her at the chip shop on our way out. She was still waiting for her chips. It was brilliant. Anyway, we voted. We've done our bit. I do not think that our views will be represented locally or nationally, but it is what it is. I feel like my conscience is happy that I voted for the people in our society that need it the most, whether they win or not. It is what it is. So I hope if you're in the UK, you voted too. If you didn't, don't worry. There's been plenty of times, especially with my ADHD brain, where I haven't had the right things, or I've had the wrong address or whatever, and I've not been able to vote. So don't feel bad if you didn't. I understand, I've been there. But if you did, awesome. And we'll see you tomorrow. And it's nearly camping. I'm so excited. I'm really just, I'm going to be in nature. It's going to be awesome. 2 more days.